If you've never heard Jim on the Move by Lalo Schifrin, uh, this is me trying to be really super dope, relaxed, and groovy, telling you, dear audience, that you really need to write this note down or bookmark it in your thing. Tab over, search it on YouTube Music right now, and push play at some point. Even maybe now while you're watching this stream, but no, because I'm gonna play some DJ Zed music and then that'll all clash. But if you've never heard Jim on the Move by Lalo Schifrin, and you you enjoy awesome, badass, rockin' groovy music that feels like nostalgia and the future all at once, go look this track up. I mean, it's on YouTube Music, and I'm sure it's on other platforms. I listen to it on YouTube Music because their commercial to interruption ratio is tolerable compared to other platforms for me. And also, I've just been with YouTube forever. I don't think I'm allowed to play it on stream. But here, let me share with you something like behind the scenes about my show. To warm up and get ready for doing any live stream or podcast broadcasting, I always put on some rockin' groovy music that I know my hips will want to gyrate to. And I mean that in the most like authentic, dance is a beautiful thing and shouldn't be over, calculated to be something gross. And I love to boogie woogie. I just love to get up and dance like nobody's watching. And I think it's good for you. And I think more people should do it too. I wish I could play this on stream. I wish I could pump this in. I also wish I could have the musical intelligence and skill to compose my own homage, but reference, but totally different original piece of music that would be a love letter to this track. I'm sure I heard this somewhere in its original setting, probably whenever it was part of the original television show that this was a part of. But also, you know what? I've got the wrong thing up. So many ramblings. But also, I hadn't heard it in 20, maybe 30 years. Whenever I had heard Jim on the Move by Lalo Schifrin originally, it was probably on TV, embedded in a TV show, or being used as a reference in some other television moment or commercial or something like it, right? Something like that. And then hadn't heard it in at least 2 decades, maybe 3. And then today, after playing for my, earlier today, I was escorting my, some visiting family members over to a place they needed to get to. Neither here nor there what that part of the story is. But I, for some reason, felt compelled. I was in a good mood. It was spring-like. The sun was out. It's St. Patrick's Day. And I was in the mood for some funky music that was my kind of music. And I rarely get to pick the music because usually around the house, I just default let them put on whatever music they want because they are sort of big fans of listening to music random, with the family together, yay, listening to music together. But I let them pick. And our tastes, converge and diverge in different ways. But I knew that they would probably appreciate this because the original track that I'm thinking of, not this one, but this is the discovery story of how I'd heard this track on YouTube Music. The piece of thing I wanted to share with them is Brazil, Terry Gilliam's theme song to the movie Brazil. Another genuine, authentic, radical, multiple thumbs up endorsement. If you can go find yourself a copy of Brazil, that's worth buying. Sight unseen, if you love movies, and especially if you are kind of fond of the British and their sensibilities, and you like dystopian sci-fi nightmare movies, that with twists you don't see coming, and you've never seen it. And also, if you already love Monty Python, but are down for something a little different, then this is Terry Gilliam's finest work. And he's done various kinds of films. You may be familiar with some of them, you may not be. Brazil is this hidden gem hiding out in plain sight. If Blockbuster was still a big thing, I'd be like, get up, pause my YouTube stream, stop watching my video on social media, and get someone to drive your probably stoned ass down to Blockbuster and rent this movie. Since you can't do that now, the next version of that was to be like, log into your Netflix account and like order this for home delivery DVD. Back when Netflix was just straight like, I'm gonna get some movies next week, in the mail, and then we'll watch them. Remember when that was a cool thing? Now it's like, I'm gonna watch everything that exists on Netflix this weekend because I want to, and then I'll run out of things to watch until a month from now. How things changing it stay the same. Brazil, Terry Gilliam. This used to be like ooh la la saison, and this used to be like super cool. Okay, go do it. Now it's like evil shenanigans, conspiracy theory, hand gesture. I should probably stop doing it because it's gonna give cause to the conspiracy theory community. All due respect, I don't hate them or anything. I just can't always agree. And I have many questions, as you may or may not already be aware. If that intrigues you, that may not be your thing, but if it intrigues you, you want to check out my most recent episode of the Almost Daily Zencast, which is available on Sprecher.com and many other platforms. Swing on by to solo.to to check it out. I don't know which one of these have already played, but I'm just gonna knock out all the ones and twos. All the ones and twos. Chatbot, drop all the ones and twos. Boom. No more ones and twos. Boom. Welcome to the show, folks. Tinkering with new things. But yeah, this thing. Listen to this track. I can't play it because I don't want to get in trouble. That little bit is probably gonna get muted, and I don't want to get a strike against me. No infringement is meant. This is an honest, genuine. I was just like grooving out to that, and that also, by the way, I also know from thinking about my own tastes and pleasures, like that makes great cruising music. If you're gonna like drive somewhere and you just need a jammin' song to like kick it all off and get you moving, get you going, get you in the zone, pop that on. So I played Brazil for the folks in my car that I was driving to where they needed to get to earlier before I started celebrating. Please always be aware of your rules and regulations and ordinances in your own area when it comes to all the things that might render you not sober. But I may celebrate cannabis, but that doesn't mean it's a tacit solicitation or endorsement of doing it wrong. Do it right, just like you would with booze and stuff. And also, given the day that it is, boom, which we shan't forget to shout out, happy St. Patty's Day to you. Tune in to this. I'm going to do a special episode either today or maybe tomorrow, depending on how things play out on the podcast. I was thinking about doing it as a simulcast and recording the podcast whilst live on Livestream. Maybe. I also, will have 7 ideas while dancing and then forget which one I picked and then launch the show and then be like, what am I doing? I don't know, but let's do this. It'll be fun. So happy St. Patrick's Day. Please, please, please be a designated driver if you don't drink. Light bulb moment. The more you try to be a groovy society, the more you'll be a groovy society. Go be good human beings to each other. Be safe and aware. If you don't drink, offer people rides, within the margins of safety for yourself as well. Call an Uber, etc. It's so weird. That meme, every time I make the safety announcement, the public service announcement of please, on holidays, I tend to either on my podcast or on the live stream, be smart, be safe, don't drink and drive, duh. And it's not because anyone's telling me to. It's because life experience and the vicarious knowledge that I've gathered from other people's life experience, and understanding some of the statistics involved, and having worked in the nonprofit industry that was tangentially related to the issue, I know that driving and drinking is one of those casual problems that as a society, we sort of go, and as individuals, we kind of go, until it, potentially almost ruins your life. And you don't want to do that, especially if you're young and rambunctious and stubborn. Take it from an old timer. It's a risk and a gamble that's just not worth it. If you want to drink and party, A, be old enough, first of all. 2, make arrangements. Get a friend to be the sober driver. Take an Uber. Make sure your Uber driver's sober. That's always a weird trust issue. It's so weird to me. Growing up, it was like, don't trust strangers. Don't climb into, unknown people's vehicles if they, just because they offer you a ride home when you're sober. Get a taxi. Back in the day, it was like, order a cab. They're licensed and regulated. Not that I'm complaining about Uber drivers. Bless their hearts. Most of them are awesome people that are trying to make ends meet and having to work a third job when they shouldn't have to. But that's a whole other issue. Happy St. Patrick's Day, folks. Be smart, be safe, be savvy. Fun story while I put on some music that I can play for you. Let's throw on some Remix Live DJZ literary robot rock fictional music entitled Reintroductions Remixed from the totally imaginary album Future. The Future was yesterday. Downtown Bass House 101 live to tape audio asset improvised digital loop performance. This picture. If you know, you know. If you don't know, guess where that is. I posted that on my social medias in a hilarious fashion. Do we have the desktop cam? Let's go to the desktop cam. Studio. Take me to the desktop cam. Ooh, the tunnel of infinity. Ooh, infinity. Okay, what are we doing? Boom. See? Proof. Positive. You should be looking at my desktop now instead of the tunnel of infinity. I always sort of doubt because I can't check the monitor. But there it is. That's my social medias. If you are in the social medias, add me at that link. Follow, support, help this struggling streamer get by. Look at that. I love that track so much I posted about it. Happy St. Patty's Day. I found this picture on the internet and I got some commentary about that. Why do banks have shareholders? That's an episode I haven't done yet for the podcast. But come on, open this picture. See? There it is. Boom. The thing. I don't make any infringements on my friends, but my friends are guessing where this is. Because I posted a snarky comment that included, if you know, you know. And I don't know if anyone's going to guess. It was just kind of neat. I'm kind of waiting. I know some people know. Gnome Tough TTV, who is indeed a buddy, or social media associate friend of mine over there on the widgets on the book of faces. We forgot to add a marker with description. This is welcome to the pregame chat lounge session. Keep going through seasons of remembering to do this really regularly and then totally blatantly not doing it. We're gonna edit the stream info real quick because I realize that we are in chat only mode and people are looking at that going, why is it Modern Warfare 2 but he's just chatting? Let's move it. I also want because I'm a variety show, I want the variety of boom. We'll keep the title the same. We're just gonna change categories for funsies and keep things moving along. So back to the thingamahoo up to boom. Over here. Thank you, warnings and disclaimers. Welcome to the pregame chat line session. So we're getting some fun donkey donk guesses for what that is and stuff. And somebody guessed Arizona. someone else, and I'm not trolling. I think this is just endearing. This is awesome and hilarious. If you know, you know. Don't ruin it for people. But come on down to the Facebook. If you're on it already. If you hate Facebook, then don't. Just ignore this portion of the That's probably way too loud. That's probably way too loud, huh? That was probably crazy loud. Let's put it back on the magic number of 33. Did you guys... I'll have to test that audio because I have noticed that on occasion... Oh, snap. I left the window wide open. And the whole neighborhood can hear me yapping away about crazy things on my podcast. Welcome to the show, folks. I am your host, the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo, and it is St. Paddy's Day, and there's a rainbow over you-know-where. We'll be jumping into that at some point later. Boom, boom, boom. On almost all the social medias, you can just find me, Mr. Zeppo. This show, the video game portion of this show will be starting soon. As you can see here. I wanted to take a moment, right? We're doing it a little bit out of order. Rare achievement for Call of Duty. I want to see the achievement. What's the achievement? Full SSE. Find 20 intel fragments in co-op. Oh, yeah, this is like a solicitation. Help me get into co-op. If you're a cool, relaxed, and groovy player of Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty, come on down. Gnome Tough TTTV, I don't know if you still come by to the podcast and watch, but I know I'm going to try to talk. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I just got an alert thingy. That's probably super slow. Greetings and salutations, new follower. Namaste and welcome. I'm a weirdo. That wouldn't be the first time anyone's pointed that out, but your followership is much appreciated. Do I have the scrolly bits on here? No, not on this one. Nah, I didn't have the scrolly bits on this one. Do we have another track? Let's put on a little bit of other DJ Z music from the fictitious album The Future Was Yesterday. Alchemical Android Anthro, a Tech Step DVD 101 remix live to tape, improvised audio performance. Well, we bring you over here and shares these funds. I was talking to you guys earlier in an episode about this. There's some special free gifts, silly little things, but the collectible nerd in me loves this stuff. And I'm bringing you official intel, Call of Duty Warzone gift pack bundles, different days. I was like, where are they? Where are they? Because I knew there was several things. So there you are. There's some dates for you. March 15th, March 19th. It is March 17th right now, so nothing new today. March 27th, Weapon Blueprint. I want to make sure I don't miss out on that, because that'd be cool. March 23rd, happy birthday, established March 10th, 2020. I have not been playing that long. Boy, oh boy, friends, do I wish so hard that I'd been playing Warzone since day one. But I haven't been. So... Respect where I'm at in my process, and applaud this old timer that's technically just barely cracking a 1 year Call of Duty franchise noob status. We were all noobs once. I love all this reference to Verdansk stuff, the birthday cake, April 8th, April 4th. What is going down April 20th? I really wish there was an April 20th and it was like a big fat sparkly gem. Do you remember the weed? For those of you who are serious, old school followers of this show, you know that I spent a little bit of hard moment of time really trying to enthusiastically playing this beautiful game. I don't care what the haters think and say. This game was awesome, and I want to still play it, and I still play it. It's just wicked huge. Takes up a lot of room on the internal hard drive, and I'm trying to get through these first impression things, featuring and reporting on some of the newer games and whatnot. But there you go, friends. Make sure you grab them. We got the first one already dropped. Calling card is currently equipped. Boop. What was the other thing I wanted to show? We'll leave it there on the happy holidays for right now. So many things going on. Oh, right. The next thing I wanted to do was do the shout out to all the members. Guess what's happening right now in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 for me? I don't know if this is true for you over on PlayStation, PC, fellow Xbox players, etc., or otherwise. But right now, the group tabs functional center thingamajoobaloo glitch is not happening, and it's working. So I wanted to, let's go over there right now and do this before I forget. Let's go like this. Boom, not desktop. Tunnel of Infinity. Let's do this one, yo. That's when I want to show something on, there we go. But I've got the, oh, we want to switch, we want to mute this. Boop. There it is. Look at that beauty. So fun. Find 20 intel fragments. I need to get into doing the co-op stuff. I haven't been doing it. Help me, please. But also shout out to members, all 72 members. I don't know if that makes us officially the fastest growing group in. I know that we're not the largest. I'm a little proud of myself though. 72 people since I started really focusing. It went from like 4 of us, co-founders, me, myself, and I, Gnome Tough TTV, and Torok Enemy Team. He's in squad. That's his like home guild. You can belong to other guilds and clubs. Our club is set to multi-membership. You can do other clubs. You can have a clan tag. But as you can see, we do have a lot of folks on here. So I hadn't done this before yet. We're doing a shout out to everybody, reading the names. Killer, and of course, if there's anybody with a potentially like wonky, I'm not comfortable with it, kind of, I'm not down, I may not read it. But I reserve the right to comment and not say a name in the game that I don't like. Also, for those of you who may not be aware, sometimes during gameplay there may or may not be party chat that comes through. It seems to be unpredictably sometimes available and sometimes not through the streaming process and the multiple ways that I set up the stream, because I do it a couple different ways sometimes. And I'm not responsible for when you know, toxic, salty people get on and get all gnarly about stuff. Some people get really like, I'm sorry I'm not a grandmaster level with this game, but this is my first Call of Duty on the Xbox franchise game. Anybody who wants to like 1v1 me in Call of Duty Mobile, let's go. I'm feeling like a little like ruffle my feathers, cocky, like proud about where I know my skill set is at playing Call of Duty Mobile on the iPad. Save that thought. Put a pin on the imaginary corkboard, which is real right there in St. Patrick's Day colors. Woo! Also, this jacket is technically green, so I qualify. And also, I've always been lucky. For anybody who's like, you're not wearing green, why are you wearing a red shirt? Okay. Anyways, shout out to everybody in squad teamwork. Music, DJ Zed, music. A little fancy schmancy music, please. But not too loud. Let's play this one. Hopefully that's not too loud, and y'all can hear my voice. Is the DJ Zed working, or is it not working anymore? It's not working anymore because oh, it is over here though. Okay, interesting. So I can just get rid of DJ Zed, the old input. Those all gotta go. And then it's now DJ Zed AV. Sorry, sidebar. I keep saying I'm gonna do this roll call. Roll call! A tin hood! Killer in reverse order of whatever default thing filtered by roll. Killer in heels. K Doherty 686. Juanze. I don't know what that's supposed to read. Juanze. Joe Littletree. Joanna 143K. Jordan Belfort. Hulkman 1973. The Highlander 108 NDP. Hardstyle. Frosty Habibi. Gang. What's up, gang? Personal acknowledgement. You and I have teamed up a couple times with Gnome Tough TTV, friend of the co-founders. Gruber. FN Master 221. If I don't remember someone that we've teamed up with, like, and we've actually been in a match together on the same squad, I apologize. But I do want to try and remember, try to learn names and stuff. Feline Hey 03. Fat Fat Hefe 410. WB75. El Smock. Ethan 4721. Dripped Out 420. Did I do that? 420. Dead Firework. Brozo 420. Be Legit 209. Cupcake 420 7319. Brian VL. B Radical 409. Bone Thugs. Black Sabbath 332. Black Shadow 431. Black Leg Sanji. Black Arrow 54. Biscuits. Babe. Angry Blaze. Anime Lover 1105. A Warm Blanket. And of course, co-founders and fellow friend of the streamings, Enemy Team and Gnome Tough TTV. Hello and namaste and special thanks and shout out to all of you members of Squad Teamwork. Please be advised, friends, strongly encouraged, although technically not a requirement, unless enough people say, yeah, dude, make it a requirement. Like, you can vote for that. Let me know. Drop your comments in any of the many places you can drop your comments at. Hopefully, some of y'all maybe drop by and check this out and check out this video. And I'm going to try and make a special clip, a highlight reel of this moment here. Super dope thanks for joining the club. Keep up the good work. Y'all keep teaming up together and stuff. Rock on. Strongly recommended but not required. Please do visit. I humbly, and maybe over like self-promotionally, kind of hypishly invite you to visit solo.to/Mr. Zeppo for multiple reasons. Some of the obvious and slightly redundant ones are that I'm a social media nerd. Come on and find us on the social media. Find me, myself, and I, the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo, and explore the shenanigans of the content creation, which is more than just what you're experiencing here with us now. If you're engaged with me in this moment, watching this happen here on the live stream, we do a lot of different things. Me, myself, and I over here at the imaginary multimedia development program studio of my imagination, known formally as CTAGStudios. That's Collaborative Theater Artists Group, CTAG. Collaborative Theater Artists Group Studio. Totally not a real studio. But it is a real studio in the Zeppoverse collection of literature books. The thing that is strongly recommended but not required, not mandatory, is this. Hold on. Let's go over to, we need to do desktop. Tunnel of Infinity and teleport ourselves over here. If you do happen to join us and visit, and I do humbly invite you to come on down, dear members of Squad Teamwork. And this, of course, this invitation is extended to all members of the other chapters of Squad Teamwork. You think it's impressive that I've got 72 members inside of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? Well, I've also got a PUBG Mobile chapter, a New State chapter, a Super Mecha Champions Amazon. What is it called? Super Mecha Champions Arena chapter, and a couple other ones floating around out there. And there's plans to create more. So in order to coordinate that much crazy activity, and I'm not telling you that you, dear whoever, any of you guys I just read off from Modern Warfare, I'm not saying you have to go and get all these other games and play them too. That's crazy. It's too much time consuming. I'm doing it because I'm trying to make this like the show hustle, right? It's the grind, it's the media, it's the creation of the content. And it's also the fan fiction, like gooey nugget center in the twisted ribbon donut that is the Zeppoverse book series universe. In order to help coordinate the activities amongst all these different chapters, I'm going to be dropping simple, easy to understand and like relate to radio style podcasts as if I was like You know, in the oldie time, when you watch documentaries about the world, the Great Wars, and or you watch movies like The King's Speech, and the way the BBC does their newsreel reporting on the activities of all the different nation states involved and all that. Well, Battle Royale being the way it is, being video game war themed. And speaking of which, there is a sweet brand new Battle Royale team deathmatch game dropping in July that you can sign up right now for to get access to its early closed beta testing for free, I believe, because it's debuting on Game Pass. So if you're a Game Pass member, this is one of the perks. There's been a lot of headlines in the industry journals about like how there's not very many, of course, also all the commentary about the acquisition and whatnot. But we can spend hours nerding out about that. So you're looking at solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. Welcome to the center of this is the center nervous system of the Zeppoverse. If y'all click on through here and come on down, as members of Squad Teamwork, I do humbly ask you to maybe consider, just maybe, you don't have to, but this might actually make running a guild in Squad Teamwork kind of interestingly fun and different and easy to do. I don't want to be bossy. I'm not giving orders, but I am dropping ideas, weird things, and I want to have conversations with you guys as part of these maybe every other week little podcast episodes. I'm going to try to keep them in the 15, 20 minute, 30 minute, 40 minute range. And occasionally we might have special episodes, make them an hour long. But the idea is build community, synchronize our overall thoughts. I'm going to be sharing the kinds of discussions and experiences that we have, in between the weeks as we do special events inside of games like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So since I'm featuring and doing kind of a roll call fun, thanks for joining. Recruit, recruit, recruit. This is a special preview. That's going to be an episode actually, we already have sort of like, don't I have this is the welcome episode, right? The Code of Conduct. That's the only episode in the whole series that is kind of maybe should be required listening. It's short, 28 minutes, 33 seconds, and it just sort of shares the gamer philosophy idea of like, hey, let's sort of respect the code of conduct. Let's not be Karens in the gaming environment. Let's be cool, relaxing, groovy community members and try to lead by example and be cool and groovy and good human beings to each other when we play the game together, right? A call for suggestions episode, sharing some further ideas about things we could do and like asking you to vote on some stuff by dropping comments here. So I'm asking you guys to just consider maybe coming on over to Sprecher. If you like podcasts anyways, and you spend part of your media consumption schedule of your, on a weekly, monthly basis listening to other podcasts, you might actually get a kick out of this. And it'll be about our in-game, creative, having fun with each other activities. Like I said, not officially required. I know some guilds are really stern and have lots of really strict requirements, etc. Just strongly recommended and very much like if you come check it out, your feedback helps and you listening to it. And full disclosure, it is a monetized podcast. You will listen to some ads. I know that can be kind of annoying, but there's ads in our video games on mobile. There's ads on our TV. There's ads on the radio. It will help all the revenue that comes in from this. I'm going to create a community fund to do something cool with that I haven't figured out yet for the squad and members of the squad. Either as special recognition prizes in game or something like that. Okay. So stay tuned for more. Special promo is now over. I think I did that correctly. I hope I wasn't rambling and the mic was muted. We were in the correct setup. Cool. Boom. So thanks for joining, guys. recruit, recruit, recruit. Especially if you're an officer. If you want to be an officer, y'all, let me know. Shoot me a whisper. Like, come on over here to my profile, to my name, Mr. Zeppo. Click on me, and then you should have an option to be like message, send whisper or something, right? Like if I go, or also you can, if you don't see me online, you can always drop me a message in game. But if you see someone else, one of the other two co-founders and or special officers, you can click on them. Player details. No, that's me as a controller of the thing. Player details. Here you go. Send a whisper. Oh, the player must be online to send a whisper. Ah, okay. I thought it was. So I'm a bit of a fibber. I thought that you could send a whisper while you were offline. You can't. If you can see the chat, and I always have to over-explain this because the chat bit is broken. But right now it's not. This is squad teamwork. I'm always over promoting it. I'm really sort of filled with relaxed and groovy pride, orgullo, like my Latin American friends and fam might say. But you can always pop into chat over here. So the previous chat history is all gone. I might pop it back on via slide in some future live stream. So you're always welcome to check out the live stream. But I believe I read the original like experimental text that I dropped in the welcome episode of the podcast for the guild. And that's why it's going to be handy. So like as new members join, I humbly encourage existing members who want to be officers to contact me or GnomeTuff or Enemy Team or drop into chat if you can see this here and drop a message like, hey, I want to be an officer. You know, officer, position, submit, you know, request for permit. I don't know. Whatever you want to type it. Just type officer. And I'll check you out. And if I see you in game live, I'll talk to you and or add you as an officer. The other way to get noticed, and I'm really loath to bump out of the game because squad teamwork stops working if I leave the game. But you know that you can like add friends on Xbox like dashboard, right? If you're on an Xbox, add me as a friend there and then go to clubs, and I'm not going to pop it open because I don't want to bump the game out and then ruin this working right now. I want to see if anyone catches on live. I'm going to leave myself logged into the group thing to see if anyone drops in and says hello. But you add me in Xbox through the dashboard search, Mr. Zeppo 420. You should be able to see my boop, 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 boop. You know it's me if it looks like this. When you look at my profile, it should read the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo with my custom picture of me with my name and my chrome dome face mask, which is all part of the literature of the show, and then the my name, Mr. Zeppo 420. Drop me a message there through the chat system. Don't add me to a party there. That drives me a little nuts. But look for the group. Look for chat. Look for, where are the clubs? Where's clubs? Over here. Go to the club section and look for, or send me a message asking me to invite you to the club. And that's another way to tell me that you want to be an officer. If you don't want to be an officer, don't do either of the two things I just described. Cool. Welcome to the show, folks. I need to take a brief break. Wah, wah. This old clunky old fool. And then you know what I want to do? This is like a variety episode. It is the anniversary of Warzone. As far as I know, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave squad teamwork here. As far as I know, Warzone 1 should be still up and active and available. Part of me wants to back out of the game and go log into Warzone, but I'm really, really worried that that'll like kill this other experiment. So we're probably not going to do that. I need to take a break either way. I think some of these are people that are already in the thing. If I've sent you multiple invites, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not trying to be. Ooh, that's a fun name. I kind of just sort of pick by vaguely remembering whether or not I heard you talk ever, and whether or not I just like your name in. Oh, it froze up. That does that a few times. Every once in a while, it totally freezes. You can be friendly as well. Be respectful. Be chill. No need to be toxic. And that's why we're called Squad Teamwork, right? All those reasons. You'll get it when you check out the podcast. Scanning for anyone that I think I remember, like seeing. Gonna invite them. That's 11 people. Boom. Trying to grow the clan. Sorry for over promoting. Oh, I'm looking at this and you guys are all over here staring at my ugly mug instead of looking at the desktop. That's okay. At least that way I didn't have to like overshare about the names. Gonna leave you here for a hot second with a little bit of DJ Z music. Because I need to answer the call of nature, friends. You know how it is. Old timer body. What am I trying to say? I'm an old school gamer. As in literally, I'm an old timer. And I'm old. And but look at this. Now, look what we can do now. Check this weirdness out. This wasn't possible before. This can now go away. Hold on. I'm balancing my need to show off and my need to do new innovative things that we can finally do. That was a dream months ago when we first started. This was not previously possible. You're now looking at the official SoundCloud account on my 6th gen iPad, which I call the DJ Z machine. We're going to shrink it down. I know it's going to be a little bit too small to read, but it's going to hang out over here. This is the playlist summer. This is our playlist from before. Summer hiatus playlist of hot and saucy discotheque synthetica. Yes, the DJ Z port is working. We're gonna leave you with some rock and bopping music while I go take care of a few things, step away from the desk, and we will be back. That's right, folks. The almost daily variety gaming live stream show extravaganza. It ain't your grandfather's live stream. I'm a little weird. I'm a little edgy. I'm a little different. I'm a little showmanshipy. Yeah, I'm a little strange. I'm a little wild and wacky. Oh, we just did the thing and it didn't work. Oh, that's right, because we have old DJZ inputs. We're gonna get rid of that. We're fixing it. We're fixing the situation, friends. Kapow! Situation fixed. Of course, we still need to like refine it. We need to make sure it's dope. Final tweak. Final tweaks. There it is. You're listening to the literarily fictional robot rock music Discotheque Synthetica. I said that all wrong. You're listening to DJ Zed, the king of Discotheque Synthetica, the fictional robot rock dance music from clubs in the literary universe known as the Zeppoverse. What? I just kind of drew it out way too long. I don't know what that is. But now you guys can like follow along. I'm gonna play like the classic though. If you've never heard this, this is the track that made DJ Zed an intergalactic superstar in the Zeppoverse, and then brought him here to your universe on your carbon-based lifeform planet. Enjoy it. I'll be right back with some actual video gameplay in just a minute.
This is not. This is not.
Oh, we did that thing again. That's because we have all the old inputs in play and not working. And we didn't actually go through and update. But this actually makes for a nice drop. Are you ready? Because it's gonna freak you out. Oh, it goes away when you mute it. That's interesting. When you hide it, it doesn't let me play the audio when it's hidden. So bizarre.
This is not.
That's okay. We can just hide it the old-fashioned way.
This is
Boom.
Not. This is not.
I knew what I knew what I was doing.
Not. This is. This is. This is. This is.
Oh wow, I forgot how crazy long this track is. This is a 7-minute long epic journey of crazy. You sure would work up a sweat rocking out to this number on the digital robot rock dance floor.
This is.
We did the thing again. Here we go. I thought maybe this input would still work, but it doesn't. Yep, we're just get rid of that. Bye-bye. And then we'll add the new version of it back in. There we go. And we'll tuck it. We'll tuck it at the bottom of the pile. Come on. Do the thing. I'm trying to make it get reordered. There, it's finally took it. Alright.
This is not. This is not. This is not.
Okay. I just wanted to do that and then share it with you guys. Doing that's fun. I just geek out when the group thing is working. Oh, how much bigger would this clan be if this feature were like consistently 100% functional and stable at all times, every time you logged into the game? Dear Activision, dear gremlins of technology, whisper all the right solutions to all the right people involved that would be required so that this feature is finally stable and operational at all times, and we can grow our group. So there you go, friends. Come on down. You wanted to see those groups. See, some groups are huge. There's another one for fellow cannabis friends. And I have thought about like cross-seeding myself and like inserting myself in other groups and sort of promoting my own group while there, but I don't know how cool that is to people or not. You know?
This is not. This is not. This is
But you if you find this section working, you can press Y and look for us by typing in squad teamwork. If you have not already found and joined the group.
This is not a test.
And I just like doing it for the sake of checking to make sure it's findable. Is it going to be weird to be like, no, there we are, squad teamwork. 12/20/2022. '72 members and growing strong. Thank you, DJ Zed. It's pretty dope. All right. Let me be right back in 1 second, and we're going to get into this thing. You know what we can also do?
This is this is this is not
you, ciao. Okay, hopefully. Rock on. Okay, cool. Put the mic over. Great. Friends, happy St. Patrick's Day. Where were we? Oh, did we just loop that around like twice? Hopefully I didn't play that like same track too many times. We're gonna take a break from taking a break. We're gonna do this craziness right here. We're gonna talk about that, right? We did that already. I'm on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter. We Twitter on social medias. Here's the thing. We're gonna leave this squad teamwork thing up over there. We're gonna go like that for a hot minute. We're gonna keep that muted. We're gonna go to. We need to build a whole new different live scene for. Here we go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a little bit of live editing. Here, we'll use this one. Duplicate. Boop. We're gonna call it that. It's all the way down there. We're gonna get rid of this. We don't need this here in this scene. Bye-bye, scene. Bye-bye. Screen grab. And is this... That is DJZ over here, which is cute, and we don't need it right now. So snooze, snooze, McSnoozerton, friend. And sorry that I'm like staring over here the whole time. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. If anybody's watching, thanks for tuning in. If you're watching in the near future, thanks for putting up with it. I've had art mode, but it's also gaming mode now. Check this out. We're gonna do it like we can now do this. This was not possible before, and it used to trip me out. Also, we wanted to make sure the settings are what I wanted them to be. 1280 by 720. We want to do that. There we go. And enable audio. Boom. Maybe I should have left it the other way around. Fit to screen. No, there we go. That's what we want. And this is going to be the ultimate test. We're going to see if this works. And if it works, we're going to run with it. It works. Kaboom, friends. We haven't been able to do that before because it's not going through. For people who are like, why is he nerding out about this? The magical miracle of what's happening right now, even though I don't have the crossover, I'm not going to fit it in. It's temporarily muted. Is that this was technically not feasible or doable with the same setup that I've got just a few months ago. And then something changed. Something I literally kind of figuratively pretended to pray to the gremlins of technology about here on this stream. And now Streamlabs desktop version 1.12.2 lets me use just the standard micro USB-C to the back of my iMac cable instead of the capture card. I used to have to swap. I have one capture card and two HDMI cables. One of them goes to the Xbox and the Xbox monitor. The other one connects the outgoing AV port. Now I kind of am sad that I've spent all that money and I don't need to use it anymore. But at the same time, it's kind of awesome. So I'm trying not to overthink about it. Try not to overthink about it because it is kind of like, oh, why? Oh, we did already have this here in a previous setup. I forgot we did that. But now we've got this version. And they both work. There's the chat box. Did I get rid of I don't know where the camera went. Oh, here's live overlay. Oh, someone's inviting me to a game. I guess we're doing it. Come on, live overlay. Boom, there we are. Ooh, sweet. Friends, this is a trip to me because this was literally impossible without a bunch of like other stuff. And although I kind of wish I didn't have to have gotten the ooh, this is 10x10 ground missions. Cool. I have not played this yet. Let's get into it. Whoa, this is a crazy map. I've never played
Capture
this
the
before,
objectives.
guys. Never played this before.
We're capturing Alpha. Enemy taking Echo. We captured Alpha. Enemy has E. Enemy taking D.
Contact with enemy!
We're capturing B. We captured B.
Target in sight.
We're capturing C.
Enemy contact. Tango down. Target in sight. Get down, sniper!
Captured C. Care package on
Enemy
standby.
contact. Sniper! Get down, sniper!
Sentry gun ready to deploy.
Whoa,
Enemy
brutal.
has D. Sentry gun deployed. We're capturing E. We captured Echo.
Oh, I'm like back-ending myself. I'm in the back side of the map, not the
Losing Alpha.
where I want to go.
Targets in sight.
We lost
Targets
A.
in sight. Reloading. Enemy contact!
Losing C.
Frag out.
Enemy UAV spotted. We're captured.
Sorry, what?
We lost C. Care package awaiting orders. We captured A.
Targets in sight.
Stealth chopper inbound. We're capturing C. Losing Bravo. We captured Charlie. We're capturing D.
Sniper
Lost Bravo.
eliminated.
Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Losing A.
Yeah.
Sentry gun deployed. We captured Bravo. We lost Charlie. Friendly airstrike incoming. Killer drone deployed.
Enemy down!
We're capturing C. Losing B. We captured C. Losing C.
Why am I better on the iPad than I am on the Xbox? I don't know, but I am. It's so it
Enemy
feels.
taking lost D. UAV online. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted.
Target down.
Losing Charlie.
What is this glowing thing?
We lost C. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Enemy taking E. We're capturing Alpha. We lost Echo. Enemy UAV spotted. Care package on standby. Captured Alpha. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Losing Bravo. We're capturing Echo. Airstrike is ready. We lost B. Enemy UAV spotted. Friendly airstrike incoming. Hunter killer drone deployed. We're capturing B. We're capturing Delta. Sentry gun ready to deploy. We captured E. We captured Delta. Enemy taking Echo.
So close to destroying them all.
We lost E. Hunter killer drone deployed. We captured B.
Oh snap, wrong way. Dang it, I placed that the wrong place. Darn it, that sucks. No one's gonna be able to get to that.
Losing B. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Enemy UAV spotted. They're hurting. Keep fighting.
down.
We're capturing E. We're capturing C. We captured Echo. UAV online.
Ooh, there's
Captured
more upstairs.
Charlie.
I love this map.
Losing Alpha. Losing C.
Tango down. Need backup.
Oh, darn it.
We lost A.
So close to laying that down.
Stealth chopper inbound.
Enemy.
We lost killer drone deployed. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted.
Tango down.
We're capturing Bravo. Counter UAV is up. Good work. We captured Bravo. Sentry gun deployed. Losing Bravo.
Target down.
Sorry, what? Darn it, they got me.
Down. Friendly airstrike incoming. Lost B.
No, we didn't.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Enemy down. Tango down.
UAV online.
So close. Good action now. This map is crazy.
Enemy down.
We're capturing B. We captured B. Friendly hunter killer drone deployed. Friendly stealth chopper inbound. We're capturing A. Hunter killer drone deployed.
I'm hurt. Enemy down. Target's in sight.
Care package awaiting orders. Captured A.
Target down.
Enemy taking Delta.
Ooh.
Keep on them. We're winning this one. C. We lost Delta. Losing A. We lost Alpha. We captured C.
Did we just lose or win? We just won. Good job. Call of Duty Mobile. It's not dead. It's not getting shut down. It's still very active. And as I was starting to ramble about earlier, in my mind, it is essentially the sort of blueprint for Modern Warfare 2. It is contained. It's got Warzone 1 and multiplayer all combined. Came in third. Not bad.
Nice work. Well done.
Good times, friends. Thank you for the invite to that match, y'all. Whoever that was. I'm gonna bounce though, because I'm going to. Gotta go. Good times. Thank you so much. Bye. That was awesome. Join us. Clan teamwork. I don't know why this invite widget never lets me invite anybody. But come on down and try to sign up. Where's the part where it says invitations? Broadcast. Join this clan. Join us in some clan war action. Squad teamwork. We often get on the board. We often dominate when we're active. Trying to get some groovy people to come on in and join. Relaxing groovy attitude. And just a general, willingness to play with, some fundamentals. Which we talk about in the podcast. Check out the podcast by going to solo.to/Mr. Zeppo and clicking on the very first link, just like I showed earlier in the show. And of course, you can always just add me in the games, Mr. Zeppo. And that's a thing. Is this just a skin? All right. Cool. Dope. Peace out. That's some Call of Duty. So you notice, like, ranked match, you got multiplayer, and all those modes are very much the modes that we see in multiplayer, right? Search and destroy, domination, team deathmatch, and they often, in a not ranked, in regular match, they've got all kinds of things that you'll see will end up showing up in Modern Warfare 2, I'm dead certain. Currently, still rocking the Goliath Clash. You saw some of that action earlier in the week. Chaos Control I have not played yet. Want to check that out. That looks like fun. 10v10 is wild. Attack of the Undead is a new zombie mode, I think. More survivors converted, the more firepower required. Oh, this is like you turn into zombies, not you fight zombies. Dome 24/7? Sound a little familiar? There it is. Right? So multiplayer. And then ranked or regular, Battle Royale. Battle Royale is Warzone. It always has been. It's Warzone 1, right here. Right? But we'll also be checking out Warzone 1 on the Xbox sometime this weekend as part of the holiday festivities and celebrating the anniversary of. Check out what new things. Play 5 ground war missions. They're always adding extra activities and thingamabobs. Gotta catch up on the comic book too. You'll get a sense of like the characters that are going to get introduced somewhere in the game at some point because they show up in the comic book, believe it or not. Also, for those of you guys wondering, oh, here we go, playing that one. If you've not seen this, for CP points, you can buy access to vintage battle passes. I might be doing that a little bit later. Like, I like this purple one with the robots and stuff. And then you just make that your active battle pass because there's going to be no more battle passes. The game's not shutting down, but there's no more new battle passes. But they're re-releasing in the BP vault. So if you never checked that out, go check that out. Don't listen to all this fear-mongering speculation about how, oh, it's shutting down and never be able to play it again, blah, blah, blah. It is limited. You got 13 days to, like, get one and start grinding it. And of course, it costs CP. It's not crazy expensive CP, though. So if you got a little spending, also click all the free bonus events. This is a top-up event, but There's lots of bonus events for, you know, like just playing stuff that unlock things. You know, all kinds of fun. You know what I'm talking about. And keep on your daily login. So many people, I think, don't know about this. It seems like they're always like, oh, you've got to log in every day, even if you don't play the match, to qualify to get through to the end of the 30 days. For example, I've already slacked off on that. There's 11 days left in the countdown, and there's more than 11 slots, more than 11 locked bits. I'm not going to get them all because I tried way too hard, and I shouldn't have. And you can do these guys. These have been unlocking some fun things. There's always an extra game or something here in this department. Oh, I drilled too many times already. And then, of course, if you play Battle Royale or win in P rank, you earn more. So good times with that Tachikoma. Yeah, Battle Royale Classic Solo. I have a pretty good history, and I made Grandmaster on it once. I'm gonna make a push starting in April to try to make Grandmaster again. I'm not kind of soft shoeing it right now because I've got so much other stuff going on in real world, so we're not quite there yet. Should I do one now? No, it's time to take a break. I need to go put in some quality time out there in the real world. Thank you for joining me for that. Also, I know for a fact, actually, let's tease this right now. I saw a teaser, PUBG is celebrating also its birthday. So there's probably special widgets, and I haven't logged into this in forever. But I should have been, could have been doing the almost daily login. I'm gonna try to fire up that that idea some more now that this thing is working. Now that this new connection is working with this regular iMac cable, I can now do what I couldn't do before. I'm okay that I bought the dongle. It's fine. But now we have all the more different ways to do it. It's kind of bizarre and exciting. That means I can use that for a different device. Maybe my phone? Can I use the iMac dongle to... Oh, I've got to log in. It's been so long I've got to log in into this game again. Anyways, there's some sort of anniversary birthday celebration going on in PUBG Mobile. And we have an active chapter of Squad Teamwork, so tune in and check us out. We'll be back with more after some resyncing of situations and a break. Oh, I was going to play some actual Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but we did a little Call of Duty Mobile right there. Let's go to Talk Show mode. Boop. We got some music from the New Year's Day after party playlist playing. Do we have? No, I'd have to turn on DJ Z for the old DJ Z. Did I not put it in here yet? Let's go here. No, that's the other one. It's gonna go here. I'm moving things around. Here we go. We've got music here. I'm gonna check on something before I decide to break the stream. We might push for another match in something else right now, but first I'm inquiring minds need to be satisfied. One moment, please. I'll return in just a bit. Okay, friends, I'll be taking a break now and joining you a little bit later this evening with some more activities of the similar nature. Sorry for cutting things short, but we'll be back in just a bit. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, peace out, and have a happy and safe St. Patty's Day.